50 Cent just took his long-running feud with Rick Ross to a whole new level, clowning him mercilessly after Big Meech revealed a shocking truth. Meech only joined Rick Ross's Maybach music group, MMG, out of desperation for money and to get under 50's skin. And the wildest part? It actually worked. According to Meech, not only did he secure the bag, but everything ended up working out in his favor. As soon as this revelation hit the streets, 50 wasted no time roasting Ross, turning the whole situation into a comedy show while reminding everyone why he's the undisputed king of beef. But beyond the jokes, this moment exposed some deep truths about loyalty, power moves, and how even the biggest names in the game sometimes make decisions out of necessity rather than strategy. So let's break down exactly what went down, how 50 reacted, and what this means to the never-ending war between him and Rick Ross. To understand why this latest revelation is such a big deal, we have to rewind back to the origins of the 50 Cent versus Rick Ross beef. This feud had been running for over a decade, filled with diss tracks, lawsuits, social media jabs, and some of the pettiest trolling the rap game has ever seen. What started as a typical rap battle quickly turned personal, with 50 exposing Ross's past as a corrections officer, questioning his street credibility, and doing everything in his power to make him look like a fraud. Ross, on the other hand, kept firing back with music and business moves, building MMG into a powerhouse and staying relevant despite 50's relentless attacks. Now, enter Big Meech, the legendary BMF boss whose name has been immortalized in both the streets and pop culture. Meech's connection to both 50 and Ross adds another layer to the drama. 50 Cent has been the driving force behind the BMF TV series, bringing Meech's life story to the masses, while Ross has consistently referenced BMF in his music, even naming a song after the crew. For years, fans have speculated where Meech's true loyalty lies, and now, thanks to this revelation, we finally have an answer. According to Big Meech, his decision to align with MMG wasn't about respect or genuine partnership. It was purely financial. He admitted that at the time, he was in a desperate situation and needed money, so he made the move knowing it would also irritate 50 Cent. And here's the kicker. It actually worked. By linking up with Ross, Meech managed to get what he needed while also stirring up the exact reaction he wanted from 50. As soon as 50 got wind of this, he did what he does best. He turned the whole situation into a joke. And when 50 clowns someone, he doesn't just throw a few light jabs. He goes all in, making sure the entire industry feels the impact. First, 50 took to social media, posting memes, laughing at Ross, and making it clear that this revelation only confirmed what he's been saying all along. Rick Ross isn't really who he claims to be. According to 50, the fact that Meech joined MMG out of pure necessity proves that Ross was never the boss he pretended to be. If he was really about that life, why would one of the most respected figures in the streets only link up with him as a last resort? Then came the real disrespect. 50 Cent started dropping subliminals in interviews, saying things like, "You ever had somebody join your team just 'cause they broke? That's crazy, man. Imagine thinking you got a new best friend, but he really just needed a check." He even hinted at releasing more dirt on Ross, teasing that there's more to the story than what Meech has revealed so far. But 50 wasn't just focused on Ross. He also took a few shots at Meech himself. While he clearly respects Meech's legacy, he made it known that he sees through the move. "Look, man, I get it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But let's be real. Joining MMG to make me mad? That's like jumping in a kiddie pool 'cause you scare the ocean." The internet, of course, went wild. Fans started revisiting old interviews and posts, trying to piece together the timeline of Meech's involvement with MMG. Some people defended Ross, saying that even if Meech joined out of necessity, it still gave MMG more credibility. Others sided with 50, arguing that this was just more proof that Ross was never as powerful as he claimed to be. And then, there's a question of what this means for Rick Ross moving forward. Because let's be honest, this is a bad look. For years, Ross has built his image on the idea that he's the biggest boss, the mastermind behind MMG, the guy who moves with real street legends. But now, we find out that one of the biggest street legends only linked up with him because he was struggling financially and wanted to irritate someone else?